and make-believers. In today's video, I am doing the full-time Cozy Time book tag. I think that's what it's called. Yes, the full-time Cozy Time book tag. So, to get cozy, I've got my AC blasting, and I'm wearing a sweater, and I've got a scarf, because it's never cold and crazy in Dubai. It just doesn't happen that way. It's just very sunny, and winter, you know, like winter is coming. It's like the best thing in Dubai. So the first full-time Cozy Time question is crunching leaves, which I love jumping on when I go back to the UK, and I can just jump on the brown leaves and the orange leaves and the red leaves, and they all look so nice. So in the theme of crunching leaves, I now have to find books with red, orange, and yellow on the cover to go with the fall-autumn colors. I've actually seen quite a few of these on my shelf, so I've just chosen the ones that I could get my hands on first. So one was Allegiant. You have the beautiful red, orange, yellow swirliness going on there. There's also The Magician, which is predominantly yellow, but then it has the orangish, reddish stuff going around the background and in the circle in the center. This Savage Song by V.E. Schwab, which I'm so excited to read, is mostly red, but there is a little bit of an orangish tint on the guitar and whatnot. I also got The Serpent's Shadow by Britt Ryden, and I got City of Fallen Angels by Cassandra Clare from the Mortal Instruments series. The second question is cozy sweater book, kind of like what I'm wearing now, that just gives you the warm and fuzzy feelings when you read it. Of course, for me, the books that give me the warm and fuzzy feeling are the Harry Potters, all of them. They are so great. I feel like with these, it's kind of like going home, like you go into so many familiar places and meet so many familiar faces, and it's just amazing, and then you go to the Great Hall in Hogwarts, and you just feel so familiar with it because it's just been in our lives for such a long time, and I am so excited for the day that I reread it, because guys, hold me to this now, I am going to reread this amazing series. Question 3 is full storm. Full storm. Question 3 is full storm. Why is that so difficult to say? Full storm, full storm, full storm, full storm, full storm, full storm, full storm. Question 3 is full storm. What book would you like to curl up with on a rainy day? Now for me, I'm probably going to be outside on a rainy day because, as I've said in the beginning of this video, we don't really experience seasons or much changes in weather here except hot and less hot. So I think it can be very exciting to get outside when it's doing something different, like raining. So I probably wouldn't be inside on a rainy day, but if I was, I would like to read Game of Thrones. Now, I've never read Game of Thrones, as you know, but I've chosen Game of Thrones because, as I've mentioned before, it is just so incredibly long, and I feel like if I had a day to do absolutely nothing, then I would definitely love to curl up with Game of Thrones. Question 4 is cool, crisp air. What cool character would you like to trade places with? Now, my first flash of a thought for this one was Inej from the Six of Crows, because I really love her, and I think it would be awesome to be like a tightrope walker and to climb over buildings and just do awesome funky stuff. However, she doesn't have the best life, and although she does have Cass Brecker, who is awesome, I think I wouldn't really enjoy her life or want to trade places with her. But I would love to trade places with Feyre from the Court of Thorns and Roses series, but particularly Feyre in A Court of Mist and Fury, because this is the Feyre that I want to be. This Feyre right here that gets Rhysand. You all know how I feel about Rhysand. We're not going to go into it. He's my High Lord, and that is all. Plus, Feyre is particularly badass, and she just has great powers and can do awesome things, and again, she has Rhysand. So I would just love to trade places with Feyre and just go to Valeris and live with Rhysand. Question 5 is hot apple cider. What book do you think needs to become the next big thing, but at the moment is underrated? That is definitely, without a doubt, the Harry Potter series. I just think it could be so much bigger than it already is. I'm kidding. I actually don't know what book could be the next big thing that is currently underrated. I think I'm yet to read an underrated book because I get most of my recommendations from booktubers and Goodreads and like popular places that tell you the best-selling popular books to read. So I think I'm yet to read an underrated book actually, so that's something for me to look into one day, because I would like to read an underrated book and just be like yeah, I read that way back when I read that. I read that. It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot. Question 6 is coats, scarves, and mittens. What book cover are you embarrassed by, or do you like to keep covered? For this one, I'm actually going to choose the first cover for my first book that I ever wrote, and that was At Water's Edge. And I don't know if you can see very clearly, but it's nice. I like it, but it's very blurry, and it's not like the best resolution, and it's not the easiest title to read. So So I did, of course, get it remade before, you know, it went on sale, but that was the first official copy of it, and now I keep it on my shelf because it's my first book. But yes, I definitely don't highlight the cover and be like, hey, check this one out, because obviously it's all about the new one, guys. The new one is much better. Question 7 is pumpkin spice. What is your favorite full-time comfort food? Now again, we don't really get seasons in Dubai, so my comfort food doesn't really change throughout the year. I love ice cream. All ice cream, particularly Magnums and Snickers ice cream. Question 8, the last question, is warm, cozy bonfires, spreading the love. So it is, who do I tag to do this tag? And as always, I choose you guys to do this tag and put the links to your videos below so that I can check out what you would do in these scenarios and what your favorite full-time Cozy Time book things are. And that is all for today. I'm now going to go and rip off the sweater because I am melting. And until next time, I'll see you. Bye!